Hey everybody, Vince Prime here, back with another rambling review where I ramble and review figures. And today I have the Mandalorian and Grogu Deluxe set from the Mandalorian Grogu Star Wars Black Series. Number 1 in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie subline. Pretty excited to actually pick this up. Originally wasn't going to get this, but been seeing some of the reviews and everything on it, and actually got me pretty excited, not just about the figure, but also about the upcoming film as well. And looks to be some solid improvements over some of the older Mando figures that we've gotten. So let's go ahead, unbox it, and see what we're working with here. All right, so before talking about the Mando himself, I want to go over his accessories. And for a deluxe release, he actually comes with quite a bit. So I'm pretty pleased about the spread of accessories we got. We have his typical jetpack, which has come out in a really nice shiny metallic sheen here, so I really appreciate that. His sidearm, which he has appropriate blaster storage. Love when a figure actually has storage to include their accessories. Which will bring me to his next accessory, which is the sword. I'm guessing this is going to be in the scene with Stinky. Unfortunately, there's no real storage here for this accessory, so that's kind of bothersome. Let's get you back in focus. We have, for the first time, an alternate hand that is on a ball joint, specifically for holding the vibro knife, which has been something that people have been asking for a long time, because the default hand sculpts are made to hold either the darksaber or blasters, but the knife itself would just fall through the hand. So I'm glad we have that alternate hand. And then there's still the boot storage right here for the vibro knife. So let's just get that plugged in. There we go. And we'll pull out Grogu here in a second. We have his blaster. Let's get you back in focus. There we go. Very reminiscent of Boba Fett's blaster. But the side, the scope is, I believe, removable. Yep. So you can take that off, have him hold it so Grogu can look through, because you can actually mount Grogu on the back of Din Djarin, aka the Mandalorian. And we have Grogu here. The adorable size. Let's see, there is a little bit of head articulation and arm articulation. So you see the hand right here, that is a tiny little C grip that will enable Grogu to clip onto this little rod here on the backpack, on the jetpack. And then I believe there is also a little notch that will help Grogu maintain his grip on the back. So once we get the figure all assembled, we'll take a look at that. But now let's take a look at Din Djarin himself. I love the color that they've used for the armor here. It looks really good. Typical Star Wars Black Series articulation. So with the new articulation scheme, there is no more thigh swivel. You do have a bit of rotation here at the calf. Obviously no drop down hips. Single jointed knees. Boot swivel. The typical Hasbro ankle pivot. Again, you have your boot storage there for the vibro knife. And really good articulation up, down. Is on diaphragm, so it could go side to side a little bit. And you're obviously going to see some restriction with the shoulder pad. And of course, you have an awesome soft goods cape. Really glad that we're seeing Hasbro doing the soft goods capes versus the hard plastic molded. Like, this is my Mandalorian from the, I believe this is the Mines of Mandalore figure. And doing the hard plastic capes makes it just a lot more difficult to pose. So I'm definitely glad that Hasbro is starting to lean more and more into the direction of the soft goods. Seeing it in Black Series, we're finally starting to see what Marvel Legends, so really happy about that. I'm going to clip the backpack, the jetpack on, push the cape to the side, flip that in. Actually, I'm going to unplug that a little bit and re-clip it in. And clip it in all the way because I like having the cape kind of go off to the side a little bit. Yeah. And now let's get Grogu all set up here. And yeah, this is really cool. This creates a really cool silhouette of the Mando and Grogu. So yeah, really happy that I picked this up. This is going to make for some great action figure photography. I also got from the line the Remnant Stormtrooper, just because it has those extra armor pieces. I am probably going to display him with Grogu on his back, and then I'm probably going to take the Darksaber still from the Mines of Mandalore figure and pose him with that. But yeah, really happy I have this. I also like the little bit of detail here where it almost looks like the armor is dented, so you actually even see a little bit of the damage there. So that's pretty impressive in regards to the molding. This is going to be great for photography. Really looking forward to taking some pictures of this. So yeah, that is my quick look at the Mandalorian and Grogu set. For a deluxe price point, $34.99. I do think this actually comes with a pretty good amount of stuff. Only thing I think I would be missing is, since it is a deluxe set, having a Darksaber or even the Beskar staff. Just one more piece would have been great. But other than that, yeah, I feel this has been worth the money. So thank you all for watching. Hope everybody's having a great day. Stay safe out there and keep taking pictures, playing, having fun with your figures. Peace out, y'all. Bye.